looks like we are on a FaceTime call. Basically, we're going to spend the day together through the eyes of my MacBook, my photo booth. So it looks like we will just be on a call 24 hours, or no, actually, I would say more of a 12 hours long video call from AM to PM. Everything that I'm going to do inside the house, I'm going to show you. Starting off strong as always, of course, with breakfast. It is kind of early, it's not even 8. I definitely need coffee, as always, as every single day of my life, but I also want something to eat, and I will be having, because of course I already decided, a bagel. But this bagel, guys, I made it myself. I baked this amazing bagel, look at this, with poppy seeds on top, and it is so easy to make them, so fast, and they are truly delicious. It takes like quite a bit, like more than 2 hours to make them, but they are so easy, and then I freeze them and I take them out when I want to have them. And so yeah, I will be having this, I think, just with some slices of melted cheese, delicious, a side of fruit, fresh fruit, and a coffee. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to have. Very balanced and delicious breakfast to start my day. Let me just show you my bagel once again, because I'm so proud of them and how they came out to be. Like, maybe the shape could be a bit better, but delicious and also pretty, so cannot complain. And yeah, as I told you, I will be just using a bit of cheese. This is the Gouda already sliced, so very easy, together with a side of blueberries and strawberries. They are so pretty. Found them yesterday at my local grocery store, but look how big they are, how like pretty, and also delicious. And the strawberries, have not tried the strawberry yet, but like so pretty. Hopefully they are also juicy and delicious. Look how pretty, how red they are. I know that sometimes they are very red, but they're not juicy or tasty, but I'm very hopeful for them. Look how pretty this small one is. So yeah. Let's now make coffee. I'm going to use this Nespresso pot, which is called double white for milk. Not sure I'm going to use milk, maybe just a tiny drop of it in this pretty mug. Like, this is also from Nespresso. I love it. This is like the perfect mug for a double espresso shot with the tiniest bit of milk. Actually love it. Also, it's like silver and steel inside. I feel like it's just there usual basic core one that you can also find, that you can always find. I know they have it in so many colors. My grandma has it in forest green and it's the cutest. So yeah, love them. And they keep the coffee hot for a long time, being still, and the material it is, I'm not sure, but anyway. So maybe actually a touch of milk could be nice. We'll be using this, it's like soy milk, but you can also froth easily. I'm not going to froth it, I'm just going to splash some in. So here we got my breakfast plate together with my coffee, and oh my gosh, this smells delicious. And today I'm not actually planning on doing much or leaving much the house apart from bringing my baby out for walkies. So this will be my look for the day, not planning on making myself all presentable, even though I have to say I feel like I am presentable. I could go and grab groceries or go wherever just like this and a pair of sneakers. So I mean, casual chic, would you call it? Pyjama chic, loungewear chic. Yeah, loungewear chic, it's nice, right? So it's now time for me to make a quick skincare just to make my skin feel a tiny bit more nice, juicy and plump. But first thing first, even though it's not the stuff that I generally always do in the morning but mostly at night, I like to cleanse my skin with this Filorga product, which is like one of my, if not my favorite cleansing foam ever, one that does not break up my skin, and it's so nice, makes your skin totally feel clean. In fact, it said that cleanses, smooths and brightens. I love it. It's like a staple. I bring this everywhere. When I travel, I bring this. I don't think there is, unfortunately, the small size, so I can just bring it with me when I have my, like, the big suitcase. But it is like, oh my god, it's perfect. Love it. Let me just put a bit of water on my skin and so today I actually want to use some eye patches. This one from Bioven, how pretty packaging is. But before this, I'm going to put on my essence water from Beauty of Jose On, which is another of the products that I do use all the time because I very much like it. So yeah, can be on the skin in the morning. Here it is. And now with the help of my beloved fan, which is always, what happened here? I think I scratched myself. Can you see it's a bit red? I think I scratched myself. I always scratch myself and I always have like red things on my face. And I asked myself why, and then I remember that I touch my face too much, you see? I keep on touching it and it keeps on being redder and redder. So I'm basically finding myself because before putting the eye patches, the skin needs to be very, very dry. So to keep and make the process smoother and faster, that's what I like to do. Now it is extremely dry. Here are the patches. Yeah, so basically now we just wait for 10 minutes before going ahead with all the next steps of my skincare, even though actually I don't have many steps left. Like, my skincare has always been and will always be extremely fast. Like, my skin does not like a lot of products. Literally, the more products I put in and the more my skin just freaks out. So the more basic the products, the better. So yeah, let's just wait for 10-ish minutes. So 10 minutes later now, the eye patches worked, definitely. And now I just have 2 steps, actually. How many times did I say actually in the span of 3 seconds? Anyway, I just have 2 more steps, which are basically hydrating cream and SPF. That's actually all, nothing more than this, as always. So for hydrating cream, I just have a very basic Nivea one, which which is actually working very nicely on my skin. Like, my grandma used to uniquely use this one on her face, and another one which I don't remember, I don't even know if it's still in the market, from another Italian brand, I guess. But yeah, basically I just put a tiny bit of these, which really hydrates my skin. I have to say that I tried quite a few of them, few brands, few like types, also in gel consistency and whatever, but lately this year it's what makes my skin feel plump. So I mean, maybe in a month I would be using another one, because I'm always like this. I always want to try different ones, but at the end, the easiest and the most basic the cream is, the better for my skin. And the last step, it's my usual, look at this, oh my god, Beauty of Chosen SPF. This is the Relief Sun Aqua Fresh, which is almost finished, but I always want and need to, oh my god, use it until the very last drop of it. Of course, I already have one in stock. I have one in stock. I meant to say I already the next one. It's always the Beauty of Chosen one, but not the Aqua Fresh. It's the basic one. I love them both actually, but yeah. And here we have my skincare done actually. The last thing that I'm just going to put on, it's just these NYX lip balm, honey lip balm, which I use every single day, both during the day and during night, because it prevents my lips from chipping and being so dry. Also because lately where I live, it has been so windy that, you know, when you feel your lips shrink literally, and this product, it's definitely a big help. So yeah, this is it. This is my skincare done. Generally I don't do this much, like generally in the morning, also when I need to go to work, I just wash my face uniquely with water, and then hydrating cream and SPF. That's it. Yeah, sometimes also the essence, the ginger tonic water, but this is it. Yeah. So yeah, this is it. Guys, it is now time for me to talk books. It's been a while since the last time we talked books, and I feel the need to. So this is the book that I'm currently reading, which is called The Enchanted April from Elizabeth von Arnim. It is April, and this book has been in my wish list for a couple of years, I would say, and I always wanted to read it in April, being called The Enchanted April. It was published in like 1922, so it's a very old book that basically talks about 4 women that do escape dreary and rainy, gloomy London to spend a month in an enchanted medieval castle on the Mediterranean Sea in San Salvatore, Liguria. And I'm almost finished with the book. Like, I just have like 6 chapters left, and I'm not 100% sure how I do feel about this book. I would start off by saying that it is definitely so interesting for everything related to description, to the place, how the author is able to convey the sensations and the feelings and the difference between being in London and being on the Mediterranean Sea. But on the other hand, I have to say that even though it is really descriptive also and goes and delves deep in the emotions of the 4 women that do meet here, women that do not really know each other. Like, 2 of them met a bit before deciding to travel here, the other 2 are completely strangers. So they are basically 4 women that do not know each other and that found themselves living in the same place and needing to share the same spaces, being completely different. They are 4 completely different women. They are at different stages in their life. They have different wants and different needs for this retreat, basically. But if on one end I feel like we get to know them, on the other I feel like we don't really know them and what they truly and deeply feel and want in their bones. Also, not a lot happens. Like, I'm almost at the end of it and they spend just like 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, but nothing happens. They just talk about what they do during their days, which is basically nothing. Which, I mean, I cannot complain because I would love to just spend my days just chilling in the amazing gardens full of flowers and plants of this place. Look also how pretty this is. Like, I can see, it's a very nice book to fantasize, like to imagine. I can see the place and the women in my eyes. But as of now, I think it lacks a bit of real... action, like nothing happened, and actually I would love to know more about them, truly know more about them, because we know what they are feeling, what they want, what they need, but not deeply and truly, in my opinion. Also, I would love to see them interact more. They do not interact a lot, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I cannot fully give you my feedback because I still have chapters to go. So today I think I will keep on reading. Definitely. I don't know if I will be able to finish this book today, but yeah, it's very nice at the end. It will definitely not be 5 stars. I don't think it will be 2 stars, so like in the middle. But after this book, I have quite a few books that I actually want or would like to read. Some I do have here, some no, and I just purchase or I want to purchase. I have a full house of dogs today. My baby Artura and my parent baby, and I don't know what's happening. They started to bark. Anyway, I was saying, I have 2 books here with me, and the others I've either ordered and they are shipping to me, I hope soon, and others that I need to buy. So the ones that I do have here are these 2, starting with I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Harpman. I have heard so much about this book here. This has been lended to me by my friend who read it. It's kind of short book. I don't know how to feel about this, but it's intriguing, and I will be definitely reading this. Maybe starting right next after this one. I actually don't know, but I feel like everyone has heard of this one. And I have the other Bennett Sister by Janice Hudlow, a sort of retelling of, how is she called? Mary Bennett's story, so one of the Bennett sisters. And I know that they just, I don't know if just, or it's been a while actually, they've just released a TV show, a TV adaptation of this. But before delving into this, into the TV show, I want to read the book. So it's kind of big book, you know. But anyway, so these are the 2 that I have here with me. But on my wish list, or better, on the list of books that I want to read, I'm taking Fable so that I can truly tell you what I want to read. The first being Fruit Fly by Josh Silver, which I think actually is just being released now, and I know that it will just be released like in the UK, and the US version, or the US, in the US market, it will drop in August. I bought it and I cannot wait to have it delivered on mine. It talks about a struggling writer who exploits a young homeless addict's life story to revive her career, leading to dangerous consequences as secrets threaten to unravel. Like, really, I think this book will be very, very interesting. And the cover, amazing. I love the cover. Then another book which I've been wanting to read since a bit now, it's called The Lamb by Lucy Rose. I don't think this is a new book actually, no. Really? Oh, 2025, so it's kind of new, kind of not. And from what I gather, it talks about the very strange relationship between a mother and a daughter. They should live in a sort of forest, and there are a lot of strays, which they call strays, like a lot of people coming to their house, and apparently something happens to these men, to these people, which are called strays by them. And then I think middle of May, if I'm not mistaken, we will have a new Carly Fortune romance, which is called Our Perfect Storm, and that one I'm going to read immediately, because you know that I love a Carly Fortune book. Hopefully it will be more towards the this summer will be different. And the golden, how was it called? Oh my gosh, golden summer something, more than Meet Me at the Lake, that I did not like. I mean, among all her books, Meet Me at the Lake was the one that I definitely did not enjoy a bit, but hopefully, and it should be something like best friends to lovers, like childhood best friends to lovers, with a wedding that is being cancelled and they run away somewhere to spend time, something like that. And it's intriguing. The cover is very, very pretty, like all on the purplish and yellowish tones. I love it, so I'm very, very excited. And these are the ones that actually I think I would love to read in the short term. Then there are, I mean, I have hundreds of books that I want to read, like This Stepford's Wife by Ira Levin, Wild Dark Shows by Charlotte McConaughey, Slewfoot by Bram, like Make Me Famous by Maud Ventura. Just too much of them, and sometimes it's hard to choose, but I'm not sure. You will see next which will be the book that I will be reading, but for now I need to finish The Enchanted April. Also, I know that there is an Oscar nominated film about this I will be watching after having finished this as well. So yeah, let me get back to my reading. With my bookmark is a picture of a painting of lilies, which are my favorite flower, among my favorite flowers, for sure. And I need to read chapter 16, that starts by saying, "And so the second week began, and all was harmony." Nice, I mean. So it is now lunchtime, and I'm making a salad to eat with these delicious rice cakes, which I absolutely love. If you're in Italy and you want something that's healthy but delicious, then go and find this brand called Fiorentini. They have the healthiest, most delicious things. So I will be making a sort of salad with a bunch of ingredients with these, and I will be basically using green cabbage, cucumber, a mix of different kind of peppers, and actually that's it. Oh no, chickpeas. I will mix them all, and then I will be making a little dressing with soy sauce, sriracha, that you guys, I mean, look at this. I don't have it anymore, but I forgot to buy it, so I need to work with what I actually have, and that's what I have and what I will be using. And then I will be mixing it with a tiny bit of yogurt, delicious, lemon, maybe a touch of olive oil or sesame seed oil, salt, pepper, and that's actually it. I just need to cut everything and assemble. So here I've got my salad. Look how delicious. I just also added sesame seed, both black and the normal ones. I don't know how they're called, just sesame seed, I guess. And also look how pretty my bowl is, like a steel bowl with pretty flowers. You know how much I love pretty flowers. Too much. And so I'm going to have these, of course, as you know, with my rice cakes, and I will definitely be watching the new episodes of the... Hello? Why is my TV taking ages to load? Anyway, I was saying I want to watch the new episodes of The Testament, the sequel of The Handmaid's Tale TV show adaptation. It is so good. I just watched the first 2 episodes and I know that now there are other 2, so I need to watch them because truly it's so amazing. I'm loving it so much. I love the cast, I love the actresses, I love the images, the colors that they chose, and the plot. I'm enjoying it so very much, so I will be doing this while I eat. And I just got also a glass of sparkling water, of course. I just finished watching the last episode of The Testament, the 4th episode, and I cannot wait for more to come. Like, this is, in my opinion, and I love it, but at the same time hate it, this like dropping episodes week by week. I think we're getting too used of having a series all episodes all at once, so we just watch a series that we like from episode 1 to the last one. Generally there are also just 6 or 8 episodes. So yeah, I mean, we're getting so used to it that having to wait just a week, it's just like 7 days for the next episode, sometimes feels a bit too much. And I'm like, oh my god, why do I have to wait a week to see what happens? But I actually like it. And The Testament, it's one of the few series that I'm actually enjoying so much lately, since last year maybe. I don't even remember which was the last TV show that I was like, oh my god, what is going to happen now? Maybe Yellow Jackets. I love Yellow Jackets. I don't remember. I have a strange relationship with films and TV shows. I either love them so much or I never go past episode 1. But anyway, I just made myself a little coffee, the second and most probably last coffee of the day. I just try to have 2 maximum, even though if it was for me, I would just drink coffee on end because I love it. In my pretty mug, this is the vanilla something from Starbucks as always. But I just want to take 2 minutes to talk about the fact that the album of a lifetime, like the best album to ever drop, just turned 2 years old. And yeah, I'm talking about Taylor Swift, the Tortured Poet Department. I'm talking about the anthology because from song 1 to song 31, they are like bangers. I love them. That's the album that I still listen to the most. I listen to this album, I feel like, daily. It is just too good. It's like, when you think about Taylor Swift, in my opinion, this is the most Taylor Swift album ever. The lyricism, the images, the emotions that she portrays leave me baffled every single time. I just love this album so much that sometimes I need to just shout it out loud. And it's even hard for me to tell you which songs are my fave, but definitely, going from 1 to 31, I would say So Long London, But Daddy Love Him, Fresh Out the Slumber, oh my gosh, Guilty as Sin was my most listened song last year. Like, what is wrong with me? Love, LOML, LOML, like, The Alchemy, Clara Bow, The Black Dog, I'm Gonna Get You Back, Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, How Did It End? So High School, I 8th year, so I go to Secret Gardens in my mind. The Prophecy, Cassandra. So I don't know why people do not talk about Cassandra enough. I think Cassandra is such a amazing song full of meaning, and oh my gosh, I love Cassandra. I think people should appreciate Cassandra more. I never see a lot of people talk about this song, and I ask myself why, because truly, like, love it. Peter the Bolter, The Manuscript. Like, she ended the album with The Manuscript. Like, think about this. She basically shows how she used her personal issues, her traumas, and turned them into art. Like, listen, I think the biggest loss we had was not having a single tour uniquely for this album. We have been lucky because when I went to see the Earth tour, we had so many songs from this album, so many. I cannot complain, but can you imagine a whole stadium singing these songs, like, out of mind? And I'm babbling, I know, because when I talk about Taylor Swift and when I talk about books, I generally ramble and I cannot contain myself. I just want to talk about her and her books and what I think about her non-stop. But now it's time for me to really go ahead and read my book. I still have not finished chapter 16, just to tell you. So I will definitely not be finishing this book anytime soon today. But it's okay. I mean, I have until next week to decide which new book I want to read. So yeah. To wrap up the video and to trick myself, I decided that I wanted to make homemade gelato. I have my cooking machine here that does make gelato, and it is so easy, so quick, and so delicious that I decided to make myself a mango ice cream with coconut milk, which, believe me, I'm obsessed with it. I do it so much because I love it. I absolutely love it, and it takes like 3 seconds, and you need just a couple of ingredients, which are, I'm using a mix, but you can choose either or, I think. Coconut milk, and this is a coconut yogurt to make the ice cream even creamier. Then the tiniest bit of sugar. I think you can also not use it, but I generally add the tiniest bit. And of course, chunks of frozen mango. And also both the milk and the yogurt should be directly out of the fridge. But now you will see that it literally takes 3 seconds to make. And now we just let the machine work for us for literally just 4 minutes. So you see, it's extremely fast, easy. I don't really have to do anything, just put the right ingredients on in the right measurements, which it's something very important, like put the right measurement. I'm someone that do like to be kind of inventive, but in the kitchen, you guys, sometimes it's better to follow the instruction. Mostly when you're baking or making like bread or making desserts, it's better, because you never know. Like, ingredients must be the correct grams. And now you will see maybe my gelato won't be nice after I'm telling you this, and after I've done it basically hundreds of times already this year. But yeah, I mean, you never know. You never know. Here it is, my ice cream ready. It took how much? Like, not even 10 minutes total. This is truly so pretty. Look at this. The only thing is that, of course, you need to eat it immediately after you've done it. So I always make little portions for myself, or big portions if I'm in the mood for a big portion of gelato. But I have to say that I've tried it with various kind of fruit, like with strawberries, with blueberries, with mixed berries, with mango, but the mango one with the coconut milk, or also the oat milk. I have to say it's delicious. So now I will just take my little cup here. Look how pretty this cup is. This one is from Nespresso. I love it. I use it so much, and I'm just going to enjoy it on my couch, relaxing. I will be now just enjoying my evening and my little pretty gelato on the couch while watching TV, most probably a YouTube video. I still have to decide what to watch now, but basically I will be doing this and nothing else. So I hope you enjoyed FaceTiming me all day long and keeping up with what I did. Everything very easy, homey and relaxing. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye. Can confirm this is truly so creamy and delicious. I love it. Bye bye for real now.